Hey there. In this walkthrough, I'll show you exactly how to use the wedding planner all-in-one template, step by step. Let's start with the Instructions tab. This gives you a quick overview of how the spreadsheet is organized and tips for getting started. Worth a couple of minutes before you dive in, especially if you want to make sure you're using every feature. Now let's move to the dashboard. This is your wedding command center. Right at the top, you'll see your total budget, how much you've spent so far, and how much you have remaining. Visual breakdowns show spending by category, so you can tell at a glance if you're going heavy on the venue and light on photography. Every other tab feeds into this view, so it stays current automatically as you plan. Next up is budget by category. This is where you build out your wedding budget in detail. Each major category says venue, catering, photography, flowers, attire, music, decorations, gets its own section with an estimated cost and an actual cost. We'll use an example. Say you budgeted $4,000 for a photographer, but found one you love for $3,500. Just update the number and the dashboard adjusts instantly. Here's where it gets interesting, the vendor comparison tab. For each category, you can compare up to 3 vendors side by side. Enter their names, pricing, what's included in the package, and any notes from your meetings or phone calls. When you're deciding between 2 florists or 3 caterers, having everything lined up in columns makes the decision so much easier than flipping through emails. Now let's look at the guest list. This tab does a lot of heavy lifting. You enter each guest's name, their RSVP status, meal choice, +1 details, and table assignment. The template automatically counts confirmed guests, tracks who hasn't responded yet, and tallies up meal selections for your caterer. If you're managing 150 guests, this tab is what keeps you sane. Next up is the payment schedule. Most vendors want deposits up front, progress payments along the way, and a final payment before the big day. This tab tracks every payment, who it's going to, the amount, the due date, and whether it's been paid. No more digging through contracts to figure out when the caterer's second installment is due. Now let's head to the Timeline tab. This is your day of logistics planner where you map out every event from hair and makeup in the morning to the last dance. Each entry has a time, location, and who's responsible. When the big day arrives, you share this with your coordinator or wedding party, and everyone knows exactly where to be and when. Next up is the seating chart. Once your RSVPs start coming back, this tab helps you organize table assignments. You can see how many seats are at each table, who's sitting where, and arrange groups so families and friends are together. It links right back to your guest list so everything stays in sync. And finally, the tips calculator. After the reception, you'll want to tip your vendors, the DJ, bartender, hairstylist, transportation driver, and more. This tab lists common vendor roles and helps you figure out appropriate gratuity amounts based on the service total. One less thing to worry about on the busiest day of your life. Get the wedding planner all-in-one template today. Link is in the description below. Thanks for watching and happy planning.